Hello, this is Horst Werner. I want to give you a quick tour of the Veer index. This looks a little bit like a computer game that is intentional, but actually we are looking at a spatial web application. So what's that? That's my interpretation of how applications should look like the day we all use smart glasses instead of smartphones. So we don't have to put on clunky VR headsets, but we do have the full spatial environment. And this helps us to solve two problems that we have today with two-dimensional applications. The one problem is that we never have enough screen real estate for all the functions that we want to display. And the related problem is then we divide the application into small pieces and we build deep navigation trees, and then users get lost in the navigation tree. And in a spatial web application, this is very easy. We have this environment which provides unlimited spaces, much as we want, and each station has a unique purpose and also a unique appearance. So we see these are very distinct, and that means that even from far away, I can already tell which is which. This here is built around a science fiction novel. So one thing, for example, is we have the reading desk over there. I just click on this cone to teleport, and then I can read a chapter, and I get this interactive storyline diagram on the left side that shows me the characters. I can click on a character, get a description. I see in which chapters which character has appeared before or after, and then I can, if I want to read such a chapter, I get footnotes here hovering in space. And to take that even a step further, we have this space-time desk, which has a space map, and then I can select a character, and I see this timeline. Each pin here represents one chapter. We see the chapters highlighted here. I could click on a chapter, but more interesting in that context is I can see how that character moves on the space map. I can extend the time frame, go back and forth. So I can track really what's happening in that story really well. I also have here information desk with scientific information about the asteroid Psyche, where this takes place. And I do have a three-dimensional model of the solar system, which shows the 4 inner planets and Jupiter, and also the 200 largest asteroids. I can, for example, label them all and speed up the time to see how they're moving. And if this is overwhelming, I could filter here. For example, I could reduce that to only the asteroids between 160 and 200 kilometers in diameter. We do have an orbit lab over there in the corner. But the point I want to make is in a spatial environment, if we use this technique of providing unique appearance for each functionality, it becomes very easy to keep the overview, the context, to navigate, and we have as much screen real estate as we ever need. So this is my take on the future of user interfaces. I think it makes sense, but the hardware has still to catch up. Thank you for watching.